Joining us now, he is the most voted congressman in the history of Brazil. His father is the president of Brazil, one of the most important countries in all the Western Hemisphere. He's also been an avid Trump supporter, which means the press doesn't always treat him objectively or fairly. But it's my pleasure to have Congressman Eduardo Bolsonaro on the show. Congressman, thank you for joining us. I know you're at CPAC in Florida having a good time, but I want us to get into so many issues that are of great importance to both our countries. Your country is a major energy-producing country, as are we. Our president has shut down a lot of our energy production. Is that a good move that helps Brazil, opens up your markets even more?
Yes, we are in a point that we are going to privatize our main generator of electricity, which it is a public company called Eletrobras. We want to attract more investments here for Brazil, and also doing that not only with the energy and some other areas, we are reducing the possibility of corruption, because maybe sooner or later we can have other left-wing government that says that a big administration is something good, but with a big administration, with a big government, you have more possibilities for corruption. So here in Brazil, we are doing a lot of privatizations.
I know that the biggest story of the week has been the Russia invasion in Ukraine. Your father, the president of Brazil, has had conversations, which we don't expect you to speak to those. You weren't there. But your father has not yet condemned the Russian invasion, has been a little reluctant to do so. Is there any particular reason that he would be less than supportive of the Ukrainian position that their country has been invaded unfairly?
Mr. Huckabee, yes, you're right. I was not in this meeting between President Bolsonaro and President Putin. It was in the agenda of both presidents, this meeting. And in Brazil, we have in our constitution an article saying that we try to find peaceful solutions for international conflicts. So this is always the position of Brazil. Obviously, I do not talk in name of President Bolsonaro, but we would like to see, we don't like to see a war or this kind of thing happening. But in Brazil, we are in a position that we are not the one that is supposed to go there and fix it. We are not even a member of NATO. And I saw a video of President Trump, I think it's from 2018 or 2019, talking with the General Secretary of the NATO about the pipe between Russia and Germany. So this is the kind of thing that would be discussed before. Nowadays, we are in a very sensitive point, and very sadly, we are looking for a war. But it shows to the world that to prevent your own security, you must have a great armed forces. So the sad thing is because Ukraine, a couple of years ago, they supposed to do not have any more powerful bombs or nuclear bombs. So now they can't defend themselves in a way that they do not need help. So this is very sad. Maybe it's a message to the rest of the world that we have to take care about our armed forces.
The Brazilian Vice President Mourão had made some comments that were somewhat favorable to Ukraine. He was, I guess the best way to put it in American terms, he was sort of brushed back by your father, who said he did not have the authority to make those statements. Does that signify a rift between the president and vice president in Brazil, or is this sort of a normal thing where sometimes, as Barack Obama said of Joe Biden, he got a little over his skis?
Mr. Huckabee, it's not the first time that our vice president tells things that go against the opinion of President Bolsonaro. He also said some different things about abortion when he said that this is an issue that is up to the mother. He also said that it would be better if the Venezuelans, they do not have guns, because other way they would face a civil war, trying to resist the Maduro dictatorship. So this kind of opinion of the vice president, he can has it. But publicly, when he talks about that, he's invading, the area of the president. So that's why President Bolsonaro told that it does not represent the opinion of the president. And it's not a big deal, but you have to remark, the opportunities, the spaces and the territory of each one that is in the administration.
Congressman, you are going to be speaking at CPAC, which is the largest gathering of conservatives in the United States. It's a place where if a person has a conservative viewpoint, that's the right place to go and to express it. What's your message that you hope that you can deliver to the people of America at CPAC this weekend?
Mr. Huckabee, I will be in a table with some friends from Venezuela, from Mexico, and from Spain, from the Vox Party. And the message that we are going to bring is that how important is CPAC for the Latin America. When you have this kind of event, it's not only about speeches. People connect themselves. People have ideas. For example, when you go around here only to talk about gun control, not that you have NRA, you have USCCA, you have some other institutes and foundations that protect you when you have to use your gun. They offer lawyers for you. When you have a bill in the Congress, they are already organized, and you have people that go there automatically to defend their point of views. So this is why I think it's very important to bring CPAC again to Brazil and also to the whole region. This will be my message.
Congressman, thanks for your time, and we certainly hope to be back in touch with you very soon. And to our audience, if you want to keep up with Congressman Eduardo Bolsonaro, you can follow him on social media. If you go to Huckabee.tv, we have direct connections to the Congressman's website and information.